you're live, it said.
But it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. It can be. I mean, I so do not want to get fresh over this, but
I think that's as good a framing as we're gonna get with the. You can take a turn. I mean, you can take a turn. Right. Let me just depress the kitchen a little bit more. Just make it sit. Okay, so I guess the law is there were 4 people living in it. And they said bag it. This guy's. Well, if you are we wanted to make kind of a piece of life thing. Me and Wendy living in Vaughn, Nathan, Josh and all living a half mile away. And we're doing great. So we wanted to live stream and just hang out and express a lot. And I'm so happy. It's a great person to that. And it's not raining. It looks like it might rain. So we're going to pick up some burgers and hang out. So if you have any questions or anything like that, or just comment, we'll talk about the show a little bit. We're having technical difficulties. It almost evolved into a off-camera fight. Do you remember those? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember the on-camera fight. Well, the on-camera fights are paid good for those things. They love it. And then me and Dad were yelling at each other about carpentry, and then Eddie was like, don't you guys think this is counterproductive? And I was like, yes! Yes, it is! That was terrible, man. And they were like, oh, no. But, you escalation, what does that mean? Ramp it up. Audio's good? Okay. The audio thing is sitting on a stick. Maybe. The microphone's on the bottom of the phone. Okay, we'll fix it, okay? Yeah, we're going to work on that. We're doing all this on an iPhone. Back when we were doing the show, there'd be 10 guys here. We'd all be mics, and all the mics out of view and stuff. Moving on. You're more than welcome to take a turn, Father. I can't, right? I'm kind of like the host of this. You don't see Johnny Carson running off stage manning a camera, right? But what if he did? That would be wild. So Mom's idea, all of this was her. I mean, you do have a tripod somewhere. It doesn't work. It's in the piece. It's like you don't have to find a access to the phone. We have one. So that's lost somewhere. Audio better? What I feel, I don't say. I just don't have funny on pieces like sounds pretty good. Oh, okay. Thank you, man. Let's see.
Put what on your pizza? Some people do put hot honey on pizza. Oh, they can do hot honey? Hot honey. It's like a new condiment. Is it like spicy honey? Or yeah, it's like a spicy honey with like spinach mixed in it. Okay. That sounds interesting. I think I can get that done. What is that cold? Someone said sounds like the mic box is up about 100 degrees. Currently it does? I think that's fine.
Well, that song, yes.
Last time I tried it, I broke my phone screen.
It sounds like angry.
Someone asked if that smoke on the water.
No, it's oh god. Harry Nilsson and song by Harry Nilsson. That bass line. That's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. Everyone knows who the Police were, the band, right? Stuart Copeland, the drummer, was putting on a clinic for all these drummers coming up one day. And they all asked him what the attributes of the greatest drummer is. And he just went into this beat. And he kept that up for 2 minutes straight. And then he stopped and said, you have to be able to just do that. For 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. All the other stuff is slurs. You have to hold the beat. And then, you know, in this case, the lower.
Wow. Who did? Is it honey on pizza again? Someone called Amelia Gray. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. That's off camera. I'm also mostly off camera. My elbow's in shot.
Soon we will have everyone on.
Soon everyone will not be able to escape from the shot.
This will destroy. You want to see the chip? You want to see the beautiful stem of the car?
I think they want to see the chip. Don't take it too high, otherwise you get pulled up. You're all ready, man.
So that was after midnight. It's better on a electric base. Oh, this one you don't know. I'm trying to do the trombone part in there too. But anyway, this is 25 or 6 to 4 by Chicago.
Oh yeah, they recognize it before you said it. Singing the lyrics. They want you to belt out the chorus.
Could I try to do them more? 25 or 64. And then K Cap just goes crazy. But the bass player in that's Peter Cetera. And, you know, there's the early Chicago and the late Chicago.
Early Chicago and late Chicago, he was saying.
And there's the old Chicago. But,
Oh, God. Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing. Nothing. Everything's fine. I'm seeing if I can switch the mode.
Is there any like camera options?
Not really. I feel like if I press that button, it will cut the string. So I'm not gonna. Come look with your peepers. You take a turn. I feel like that button cuts.
Probably. What's this?
Someone said, "Can you pet the supporting background character in parentheses horse?"
Yeah, I will. That's common.
All right, you take a turn looking at those. The camera button just turns off the camera.
Gotcha.
Maybe hold it. Maybe it'll give you options.
You know, I'm trying my best. Is there any? The camera button just
Horse
turns.
petting, let's go!
I don't know what button does what. Do we want to take a gamble on the button that might? Because if the stream ends, we can just start it again, right? In landscape.
How to do it on the tripod?
We can't while it's in.
Get it stable.
We're working on that. Technical difficulties.
While it's filming vertically, we can't fit it in the tripod.
Yeah,
Put that down there.
Really? The audio's just going to continue to be.
No help was given in this sexual sacrifice you to the bees. The bees shall overtake you all. No, really, this thing was mainly to show people that we were still here, we're still living here. The way I see the TV show is that it was like being in the NFL for like one season. It was, it's like, okay, I don't want any more of that, but that was great, Yeah, that was funny. Are you gonna feed him? You're gonna pet the horse. Yeah. I just testified to you. But you're off camera. Yeah. You know the rule. Then if you're off camera, it doesn't exist. I'm trying to see if we're on. If I can get.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best instead of the audio just wandering around the room calling.
But it didn't say that I'm. Hey Wendy, how do I check on like this? How do I see it? Oh, kind of. Oh wow. That's funny. Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, that is off.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow, this is okay. This is a lot better. Seeing who's on. Hi, hang on, Mika. I need a gray.
Can you bite yourself and you can stay down there?
Okay. Obviously, I don't do this for a living. Whoa, this just got hot. Shit. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is cool. I was concerned that, like, everything's shaking around, you guys can see anything and can hear anything. Can you put this volume on that? And what? Like, did you look like the volume of that? I don't want to do the double, the feedback.
Yeah, that does make sure you're muted.
Well, my feet are stopping on. Wow, that's really strange.
probably because the microphone is either up against the casing or a piece of plastic.
Yeah, it sounds like it's raining.
Oh yeah, it's like they were saying something about
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I have an idea.
What's your idea? Oh my goodness, Nathan's a genius.
It is a genius. Now, if this doesn't really work out that well, we're going to probably have to do
I thought for Wi-Fi. Is the volume any better now that it's on a tripod?
Is the volume any better? We're going to scratch it, but I'm not sure what we can target.
Yeah, Amiri the Grace is still there. I guess we're SOL.
Sorry and out of luck.
I've got one piece about a battery.
Oh, how many pizza actually what kind of salsa is it?
Like a homemade pico de gallo that Mom made. One that pepperoni powder, some funk, liquid pico de gallo.
I like both the liquid and the pizza.
Yeah, I think I liked it better when I put it through a blender, but I'm short on one blender.
Indian pizza also has those pizza.
Great value, old tortilla chips.
Hey, I thought we were Western family.
New York!
New York City. Lincoln.
Probably the neighbor.
Just figure it out.
Well, aren't these better than real fireworks around here? No kidding. It's called a fire. Forest fire. Work well. It'll work well. time to string it all together, man. It's been a long time.
God, dude. Yeah, when I was 16 years old, I had a bonehead Rickenbacker bass guitar, and I wanted to learn that song so badly. But you gotta nibble with the elephant, man. But if you don't know that lick, you can't get that straight. You miss the lick that
Yeah, you can't even lift the elephant. You're not
Right,
gonna
you
nibble.
can't lift the elephant.
can't lift the elephant.
Give up on nibbling.
I could look an elephant.
I mean,
There
provided
are
it was a
people
trained
watching, but
elephant.
the comments haven't been very active. Last time you got it, you guys someone that watched.
Okay, well, what we might do is like call it 6 months.
We're gonna take it even deeper on the way.
And
Take it even deep. We're gonna get into submarines.
how long are we going?
We've been going for 22 minutes.
Well, let's go for another 8 minutes, and then the next one will be a lot more, you know,
Not professional.
hey, show me your CS history.
I don't know where the frame is, but I'm making a piece for this knife. I have to undo this string. It's not really string, it's not 11, but I don't know what it's called.
Not quite one for a minute.
Well, eventually there's going to be snaps. Anyway, the old Glock knife, Metro 78 or whatever. Yeah. Made in Austria.
My name is Merica.
Dad found it when he was in the army or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. It was like that thing in Mission Impossible 1 when Ethan Hawke or Hunt or whatever his last name is finds the girl stabbed against those bars in the first scene, not first scene, but first half. Yeah, before the whole exploding down McClellan scene.
Yeah.
And then there's a flashback to it later where he figures out that it's the guy, I don't remember his name, but you know.
John Boy?
Exactly. That is the traitor. Anyway, Dad gave me this knife a long time ago because I had some for it. And he found it without a teeth. And so just recently I found a local store that had a huge bag, a 5-pound bag of leather straps. And I was like, oh yeah! So I grabbed it, got the tools to start working on it, and then there we go. Still got to do some stuff on it. Switch it right here, switch it right there for the last 2 bite weeks. And then I'm going to soak it in water and let it flex a little bit so it fits the knife better. Right now it's a super quick here, which isn't bad, because I don't want it falling out accidentally. But once these clasps are done, it shouldn't fall out accidentally ever because it will be tighter than the cross guard. So yeah, you know. After time for you to stick in.
We went and had here that was 50 weekend by a neighbor, and so as part of the deal, Mason got all the leather, so we look forward to it.
All the hide. I still have the hand. Yeah.
That's true. That's a good, this is good.
Yeah, it's kind of,
This is everything leather work, man. The adhesives and stuff, yeah, but it's all in the stick. It's not stuff is safe. Hey, DJ,
Yeah. You guys said take a picture of it. I'll get you picture.
oh, man.
let me just buy one.
DJ, and glad you're on. We're better than not done. So I'm here, and when he did, then we can make a new handle. And right on, DJ. Everybody, this is DJ, the medic that served with me in Afghanistan. And it's almost midnight. I know. When we scheduled this, I didn't think it through. But like I said, this is like a sea trial for behind stove. But yeah, DJ accompanied me in my medevac all the way from Afghanistan to Germany, through, was it Dover? Was it Dover, I think? Anyway, DJ, yeah. Let me ask you. Someone said, I like to unlock a bottle of orange sludge. Well, you know, just try to keep it real here.
I just realized the chat has frozen. And there's just a bunch of stuff that I haven't seen.
Oh, well,
so I reloaded it.
Maybe? No, if you recall in the show, me and Nathan came through these doors, you know, guns drawn, clear in the room. I motion, he takes right, I make left. We clear our corners, we secure the, for the bear proof, right? And let me tell you,
No.
no, I can say it.
They can talk about itself.
Good. A bear did not crash in this barn, I can promise you that. And we went round and round about this narrative.
Some people really wanted to keep it the same.
Alright, but,
Leave
the funny
the street.
thing is that just like 2 hours before, a bear ran across the road down here, and the day before, another bear was just up the hill, and it's like, if they had just been patient, they would have captured our bear stuff.
Mr. Mysterio and Amelia the Brave say, save one of the bears for me.
Oh, Danny boy.
Well.
Ah, Danny boy. You should have been here if you wanted a burger.
Well,
Good luck for me then.
you have no power either.
Well, I'll dedicate this one to Danny.
And the other guy that wanted money.
You get that?
Probably so. None of us really are that well read on American war journalists. I know some of their names, but if you could pick one to serve under, the one I know the best, Pat. And you know, President Bush made a lot of inventions. And you know, they named a system after him. Yeah. So Patty system. This is including the battles, like, you know, the wars and battles that they were fighting. No. Hey man, if you were serving
I've lost 2 wars, buddy.
if you were serving under George Washington, you're not going to be using, you know, an M16 or anything like that. You're going to be using whatever was used back then against I don't think I'd pick George Washington as the general I'd want to pick on. Because then you got to deal with all their ancient ass shit, you know, like Frankfurt, huh?
You might as well say era. What era are you going to say?
No, because the person has the money.
Would you rather be a
Would you rather, like, you know, if it's a person...
I want to hold that gap against the Persians with the Spartans.
That's what Americans...
I think it has to be an Irish
Independence Day, it's not...
like at the end, though.
No, he's got a point. It is Independence Day, and he said American generals.
Okay. Well,
Napoleon.
there are a lot of...
Don't listen to the prompts at all.
Well, I was about to say that because that guy had a son with him. And...
No, Eisenhower, I think, was still with the general at the time.
Yeah, he's a great diplomat. He had to hold all those trees together. But Grant had a dogged persistence to him. He was going to chase Lee down no matter where Lee went.
Didn't he make like a giant metal spider or something like that?
What?
It's a movie with Will Smith.
No, you're thinking of when Grant had the dirigible fleet and the bomb
One of the Soviet guy who...
I know in the Civil War there was a giant metal boat, and there's a movie about that boat. It's the CSS Hunley, the first successful submarine. Well, it did attack, but then it sank everybody in the submarine too.
Oh, no. Oh, neat. Doing like a prototype water skier, didn't it work out the right way?
I just stopped to figure that out. I didn't really want to do that. It's not research.
Amelia the Great says, I wonder what's really inside James stuff. I'm not at liberty to say what's inside James stuff.
I can say it's juice.
It is juice. You're right. It's
There's
juice.
juice in it.
You know, Brian K. Malloy says, happy 4th, brother.
Hey, Brian. Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Love to everybody at the refuge.
You go shout out to the refuge. Love it, refuge.
Yeah, if I choose one, I'd choose
Not a good program.
the strength and all that. I saw your picture, so I can imagine the collision.
With his wooden teeth?
Bro,
Wasn't that amazing? No, he actually had like false teeth that think they had rotted off.
I mean, whose teeth weren't rotted out?
He had a set of dentures that were made out of hippopotamus teeth.
That,
Not entirely.
Those are
I
pretty
bet
cool.
we could
Those
bring
are
it to
some
Greg,
gnarly
yeah.
ones, bro.
Man, the Greta was
You
happy
get a whole
today.
set of dentures from one touch. I mean,
No,
it's economic, if anything.
Let me interrupt.
You're right.
Let me interrupt. I got to tell a story about Brian and Malloy, alright? Okay. Is it still on?
Brian, they only left one message, so.
Okay, well, I'm going to
Probably still here.
Brian Malloy, a friend of mine from Lubbock, Texas. He's a former Navy guy. He's a former sailor and stuff. And one of the things he had to do during his enlistment was literally tank a battleship. From waterline, stem to bow, stem to stern, whatever, stern to bow. I'm the infantry guy.
Got port starboard.
He painted a battleship. Just say like
Rock
the
on,
eye
rock
on.
on.
Well, I'm not trying to sound. I mean,
Was it like a trident or like what kind of battleship?
yeah, he painted the eyes on the side.
Come on, dude. I could see what Bruce is doing there.
And then they got the juggernaut up there and they started firing bolts.
Listen, this isn't Age of Empires. Okay.
Also, Dana couldn't tell you how that went. You can tell him. I don't tell him nothing.
Lean the frame.
You're like right out of frame. Just lean in. You can tell him
You're
how.
on the day of the screen, okay? Hello, buddy.
What if I don't want to?
Yeah, don't do that.
Say hello, Mr. Bowman.
They said that their wife and
At that matter,
and their wife and princess also have to take consent.
Who?
I married a great princess.
Dang. You look at feedback that thing? No. Don't criticize the view.
Anyway,
Jason has all the delicacy of a German jazz band.
what does that mean? Never faced it. The folks better make sense.
A German jazz band. Agnostic Barbie.
What do you mean?
They could kill it, okay?
Germany can be down just as well as anyone, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm
Everybody
gonna.
until the singing part.
Yeah.
The Revolutionary War was one of the few wars
Oh, my
that
China.
was fought on American soil. Us defending American soil. Not only one, that's a major novel. Oh. But then also, again, it's George Washington, the first and arguably great president. Bro has no patriotism at all.
No.
But on this most 4th of July, no patriotism from him.
You said George Washington is possibly the greatest president. Like,
Yeah,
where is that coming
He's
from?
the one who like,
This is who's the first.
set the president.
That's correct.
He's the one who set the
Okay,
precedent.
that's
for-
rage bait.
He's the one who set the precedent of the 2-term limit. He could have just.
For even your viewers.
I voted for Donald Trump for 3 terms. I'll vote for a 4th.
He literally could have just taken like. In fact, he probably wouldn't gone away with it, but he probably could have pushed to become like a king. No, George Washington.
No, Trump would get away with it. He does that.
Yeah.
Washington.
Like, well, again, but like, there was a lot of people back then that were like, we love him so much, he's so great, that we wouldn't mind him. It's because you have a whole bunch of the other really mind stuff and conversation.
Or he could have president for life.
Yeah. But my point is, he specifically set the precedent that men, guys
think he
are
didn't
president.
come true because then it would have been confusing for there to be 2 King Georges.
Because then they would have been like, oh, King George, you didn't know from England? You traitor? He's like, no, I mean King George Washington. It's like, oh, King George Washington. That's right.
Yes.
I don't know any name of
of the generals that was specifically known for the war baking balls?
That would be Jackson.
That would have been
James
another.
Madison fought the war baking
He
balls.
was the
I
president.
never had a son.
He was the president. That's another good one. You know, I think the wars where you
Another good option for general.
But then like who, like no offense to people who actually, you know, do it in real life, but who would want to go to North Africa, you know, see this in the desert, go fight, you know, sure,
Speaking of that,
we're fighting.
here's a trivia question. What was Julius Caesar's last name? Caesar. Jenkins.
Yeah. He's a member of the Jenkins family.
His boy was Jenkins. Julius or Augustus first? Julius is first. And wasn't Caesar originally a family name and then it became the title of the system?
I know it did eventually become the term for the position.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's first in terms of Augustus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. That's what the month of August.
I think it's October too, right?
October is like the 8th. September 7th. November, December.
Yes,
Thank you for the moderation, Mr. Material. You're leaving an epic, I don't know where it is.
Okay. You guys want Swiss, white cheddar, provolone, or Colby Jack on a burger while it's still on the grill?
Can I get Swiss? You go do it.
And I guess I should get two of these very cheesy.
There are.
Honest, it's the American point.
I don't think.
You know, people definitely don't know as much about the war baking class and maybe the Revolutionary War and the Spanish War or anything like that.
They know the name. They know Cuba, the West Side is, and the Philippines. Those are three things they know
What
about.
happened to you? You got some stuff stuck in there.
I do know for the Spanish War, Theodore Roosevelt, he was the real deal. He could have served on the thing, you know?
He was the real deal.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
I'm still thinking about the technology. I mean, I feel like first bolt action rocket. Those bad boys.
I mean, if it's the technology you're thinking about, then why not stick the wars that we've done most with the difference in technology?
Like the war in Afghanistan.
Well, like, you know,
I don't know any of the generals from. I don't know that any of the generals since I've been alive. I don't know them.
But that whole argument, you can apply it in ways that are not very good, like the whole Custer argument. I want to be fighting.
Definitely don't want to run the cops.
I want to be fighting against people with bows with a lot of guns.
If anyone is going to be people who won most of their battles, not murdered you.
Well, just to keep that that's how it ended. That's how it ended. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it was just a series of losses.
I like you.
Well, I don't know.
Don't come in hot. You're right, yeah, it is a cheat. I didn't learn my. Didn't pay attention enough when I was like that. For those in the features from camera, out of frame. Are you good? Spin the camera. Yeah, throw up the llama in the seat.
well, it's a restaurant. It's really called Lamb's Quarters, and it's
I don't know how to. There's the sheep. Don't know where the llama went.
beautiful view we have here. We lost the phone. Shouldn't have messed with it. Nathan had to set it well, and now it's trying to slip out of place. I don't know how to switch it. It fell out. I'm trying to get it reset. But it's not close. This is our realest of lives. Got the phone set back in the holder, which I was unable to do. So, I thought you were doing it. But
You have an account.
But I thought I saw you on the... I haven't been on the app in like 4 years. I followed you on it. On the app and follow? I haven't been on there in like 4 years. What is the point of following
You know, when they've made
might have recognized like
an achievement or something, and you can celebrate their achievement.
It's good for like on social media to keep on yourself stuff. You want also like a support group, so like, you know, if you don't want to stick with it and doing the running sport, having friends that are also not one particular business but are doing it anyway, helps encourage you to stick with the group.
And then they have like friends quest and do together. Josh and I did one together. We had to reach a certain number of XP cumulatively. Like 800 XP, and I got like 100 and something. He got like 600.
Yeah, and me and Daniel have one where we have to do, I think, like 50 lessons perfectly without making a mistake. Like, two of us. I've done like 18, last I saw he's done like, okay, tell me on pizza app, what kind of cheese you got?
We got Swiss, and Colby Jack, and provolone, and egg white cheddar.
I don't remember them already. Swiss, Colby Jack, provolone,
Colby Jack,
provolone,
and egg white cheddar.
DJ Willis left a comment, but I'll wait till he gets Dad come back. So Dad came back. He came back. Near the grave says, out of the frying pan, or out of the fire and into the frying pan, right?
That's right.
Near the grave seems like a separate picture.
And near the gate, and near the right.
I'm hearing the great, I'm hearing the right. Hot fucking end of Holy Ghost like night. Can't believe it. Probably shouldn't say that name on the street.
And the blue beam. And the cowboy playing San Zombie the beat. Oh, we got the Terminator, got the guitar band, the whole thing, the rock shop, the big poet. The cowboys played it.
It's a lot.
Oh, Dad, DJ Willis said, peace out, brother. I'm telling you, great to see you and your family again. We hope to make it your way again in 2026 or 2027.
That's great, DJ. It's so good for you to join us and all you guys, Brian, Mary, Mysterio, Honey Pasta Badger,
Honey on pizza.
Mr. Mysterio, DJ Willis. There was someone named Les, and then there was someone named Stevie Ferris with it. Right. I appreciate that. Next time I will activate those. We don't have professionals assisting us anymore. This is a ride. We're all over in a ride now. We'll do the 7-hour shot we just did in the wide again. Yeah. Please, that's fine. Let's do it in a wide. The sun's in your eyes, but stop squinting. Let it flash your retina.
You're right about
so
that.
hard. Why do you think the sun gets in its lecture and everything? And they do a stop squinting.
Yeah, it'd be like
the sun's right
the
there.
sun is shining down on you from above, and then you have a reflective material bouncing that back
And you're
up.
like, your eyes are rolling, you're trying to remember what you have to say.
And they're like, oh, he's squinting because he's high. And it's like, how about you stop projecting on me, Mr. Cameraman? And
Anyway, maybe. It's Hollywood, baby.
May the Lord bless you the Hollywood
Not even
producer.
Hollywood. There's something based out of the East Coast. Yeah. No, it's all Hollywood. Oh, it is?
I'll never forget. One time.
That one time. Was that the time that, are you referring to the time that two people took our places and did like a joke scene? Showing us like what they wanted? That was really fun. I wish we would have seen the film version back. That was so good.
That was really fun.
How do we get you some water, Waterboy? Throw his hat into the porch bed.
I wish I could.
Why don't you make me a sandwich? It was so good. I wish you could have seen that.
What who is this?
It was like the producer and the assistant producer. Pay and Tim.
Yeah.
Pay and T. Pay and T. Yeah.
he was the one that got me the 9D case and was like, never say that again.
What? Those burgers are looking pretty good. Serving a slice, doesn't it, Joe? And then Mr. Mysterio says, a slice?
That's what I'm thinking. Why is it?
Finance Pizza said, smart to handle the top down with poker, probably have a test. Wow, that is like...
I'm heavy with pets. I can't pick it up with one hand.
I mean, it's a cast iron big old skillet. It's big. Big old. Big old. We've all been from Texas.
We've all been from That's beautiful.
We've all been from Texas once or twice. We say big old. Big old? Isn't that the people that run the old place? Big old? Big old. Yeah. And then there's Mazda. Mazda be there. Right. Mazda speaker.
Mazda hit the road.
Remember that? Daniel says, dang, really wish I was there, guys. He already broke the ice on Mr. Mysterio being Daniel. It's not my fault. Wall on the Mysterio. They're running out of walls. Stop breaking them. I might do like a 3-camera setup where it's like filming, it's like no filming here, and then a second camera picks up the first shot. You were filming it, you're filming it now, I mean, so. And then it goes to an even wider shot. Yeah. The person who's filming them is also being filmed by someone else. And that's where the movie ends. The big mystery. Where does it end?
View,
Yeah.
it's like that meme where it's the people sitting in the church, and
you got the one person in the
Yeah.
tree, and the person behind them with the gun against their head, and then the person behind them with the gun against their head, and then a sniper looking at all of them.
Have you seen, have you heard of, Omega?
Yeah.
Yes, you've heard of Omega. Where you
Not
going?
everyone has.
Not everyone has. It's basically, it's an app or a program or whatever, that you can just randomly join a video call with someone.
Yeah, it'll have you in a video call and it'll hook you up with another random person.
And it has a lot of bad,
Why don't you just drive the bus?
Well,
Literally, that's like go touch grass. Why don't you?
But there's this one person I saw, they went on the phone with it. I've never done it on me, but I thought you had it. And it was a guy who had like 7 cameras, all pointed at himself. One of them was just like on top between them.
Oh yeah, I
one
love
of them was on
how
top of the monitor. It just shows his normal one. And then they cut their camera that's outside looking
Yeah,
into
looking
like,
into like his
window.
basement window
And then you
outside.
like turn around and look at the camera.
You got a camera in the fridge, you got the fridge, got a camera in your oven.
Yeah, it's like he's probably saying what's up the camera under his desk.
When I was really paranoid, the Google car was making the door sound. Yeah, and your face just poking up over the fence.
Who's on my
Who's on my road?
That's pretty paranoid looking. And then the other Google in the store, the AV store, had my car in it. And then a Google Earth image from Reddit had me and Claire in the backyard. It looked like I was looking at.
Claire was our dog.
Yeah, Google. I thought it seems, I mean, Google may think that I'm aware of where they are. Like I'm looking back at them, but doing it. It's like I'm 3 times wasted. The Google Earth and Google Images and stuff, I always know that the amount of like deductive work, like, straight up detective stuff that people have done. They can
Oh yeah, it's some background stuff. Yeah. You want a hamburger?
I love that movie.
You wanted one that's crisp.
I did want one that's crisp, but they're almost stuff. Hey, how about we cut the live stream? Which is going to be white and square, Provol's going to be white and circle.
So we're not
It's
finding
quite
shit.
good. It's also very good, but this one has real cold.
Well, the whole time that we're going to cut the live stream, but we're just cutting the live stream. We're going to do it better next time, and we're working the bug shot. And everyone to know that we're okay. We're not, But I appreciate everybody that got on. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, say goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Honey, I think so. Lily Gray, Miss Lucille, Peter Star Sybil, DJ Willis, and Brian K. Malloy. Okay. Thank you for doing